Welcome to round 3 of the World Rally Raid Championship. Welcome to Morocco.
Obviously the first part of the year went well with Dakar and then Abu Dhabi. I just try and get ready for this race and do my best in this one. In our sport, so many things can change and happen along the way.
It's a long week, 5 days racing, and then we still have another round to go. So Morocco is normally pretty good to us here, so we're looking forward to it, and hopefully we can get out there and do what we need to do.
Last year I won for the first time the Morocco Rally, so it's a special race for me. The goal is to have a good performance. For sure I want to win, so I will fight until the end.
Now we are here in Morocco with the SAP front of us, and I think both of us will be a really big push in this race.
I know National is very strong here in Morocco. We are nearly equal at the championship, 2 races to go, so we'll have to fight for it.
We are still second, Chaleco is very fast. We are still fight for the victory, so I try to be concentrated in the championship.
There's a lot of really fast guys in this class, and we're all really close to each other on point. Right now we're thinking championship, want to wrap this one up. It's going to be exciting the way it ends up, and hopefully we can end up on top.
The battle to be world champion is hotting up nicely as we embark on one of the toughest rallies on the calendar. This is the 22nd edition of the Rallye du Maroc, and there'll be a few surprises in store for the competitors. Instead of taking place in its usual spot around Mazuga and Food, the rally is heading to the Atlantic coast with 5 days around Agadir, Tantan and Layoun. The terrain is as brutal as it is breathtaking, and the fight for World Championship points promises to be intense. Pablo Quintanilla was second in the standings at the start of the rally, but his hopes of closing the gap on the leader, Sam Sunderland, were damaged by a crash on stage 1B.
One moment I see like a clean line and push, and when I realized I was flying over the handlebar, and yeah, I hit my shoulder pretty hard. So now we will go to check the doctor to see that everything is okay, and I hope I can continue tomorrow.
The defending champion Quintanilla was able to soldier on with an injured shoulder, but it was a different story for Toby Price. The Australian had to abandon after this crash on stage 4. Sunderland ended up 5th on the rally after some issues with navigation, but with Quintanilla coming 10th and Matthias Wagner absent after shoulder surgery, he actually ended up extending his lead in the World Championship. Adrian Van Beveren had a great first outing with his new team Honda. The Frenchman won 2 stages on his way to 4th overall, the same as the Dakar. He climbs to 6th in the W2RC standings.
I think my strength was my navigation. Step by step, I want to feel more free and enjoy my riding on Honda.
His new teammate Ricky Brabeck is up to 3rd, having finished 3rd in Morocco. The American was also among the stage winners on day 4.
It's great to get a stage win. This is actually my first stage win of 22, so looking forward to getting maybe more.
But the Husqvarna factory team were the stars of the show. Luciano Benavides did a sensational job with navigation as he won a stage and came 2nd overall. The victory went to his teammate Skylar Howes, a man who had to sell off his possessions a few years ago to fund his entry to the Dakar. He's made incredible progress and was able to celebrate the biggest win of his career so far.
It was always just a dream for me to race rallies in general, and to be here on a factory bike now and winning a world championship is it's the coolest feeling in the world.
Sunderland leads Quintanilla by 22 points, with Brabeck not far behind. Victory for Howes moves him into the top 8. Honda are dominating the manufacturers' standings, 38 points clear of Gas. Mason Klein has wrapped up victory in the Rally 2 class with 1 round to spare, the talented American making it 3 wins from 3 in this W2RC season.
It's super awesome, an amazing feeling. It's great to come out, and I love being at the races and traveling the world and having fun.
Alexandre Giroux was the highest ranked quad and now boasts a commanding lead of 23 points over Juraj Varga. Meanwhile, the Moroccan fans were able to celebrate as local star Amin Eshiger took the honours in the Rally 3 class. It was a roller coaster ride of a rally in the FIA class with all manner of twists and turns. Sebastian Loeb had an unfortunate start, losing over 20 minutes because of a broken wishbone and 2 punctures.
It's not the way we like to start the rallies because we are already far behind now, and so it may be complicated for the rest of the rally.
Nasser al-Attiyah also suffered the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune on stage 2. A host of punctures meant that he lost almost an hour.
It was not a good day for us, we have 4 times punctures. We'll see tomorrow, and still we have 3 days. We try to be in the podium.
His loss was Loeb's gain, the Frenchman storming to victory in his BRX ProDrive Hunter to take the overall lead.
You see how it was yesterday and how it is today. It's 2 opposite things, so we never know what will happen tomorrow. It's cross country, it can happen a lot of things.
While Loeb and al-Attiyah were duking it out, Yazid Al-Rajhi was quietly amassing points. The Saudi had a few technical issues, but he still managed to snatch 2 stage wins on his way to 4th overall. He remains 3rd in the W2RC, but he has closed the gap on 2nd place. And that's because disaster struck for Loeb on stage 4 when he lost power steering. He and co-driver Fabian Lurcan were unable to finish the stage, ending their hopes of coming away with a significant points haul.
The only thing we can do is to try to score some points tomorrow. For sure that it doesn't look great for the championship, but we don't know what will happen in the future. You see that everything can change from one day to the other.
So it was al-Attiyah who ended the rally with a smile on his face. The Qatari had to settle for 3rd place overall, but that was still enough to take a significant lead in the W2RC standings.
I'm quite happy, to have a good lead now in the championship. This is very important, but still not finished. Still we have Andalusia Rally, and we try to do our best, and just we need to finish with a good point and to win the championship.
Overall victory went to Gerlan Shishiri, who was competing in the ProDrive Hunter for the first time. The Frenchman adding to last year's win at the Silkway Rally and showing he's ready to play with the big boys at the Dakar.
we are fighting with really big guys, top cars. So it's, you know, it takes time. I'm not driving so much lately, so it's really important to be back on the cars. I'm quite happy at the moment with what's going on. So let's see what's next.
Al-attiyah leads Loeb by 22 points before the final round. Al-Rallye looks set to secure a podium spot ahead of Jakub Brzezinski. NASA's Toyota Gazoo racing team remain top of the manufacturer's standings, 20 points clear of BRX. Christina Gutierrez won the FIA World Cup last year, but it won't be easy adding the W2RC crown to her collection. The Spaniard and her new co-driver Pablo Moreno came third in Morocco, leaving them 28 points behind Chaleco Lopez. Winner of the Dakar and the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge, the Chilean couldn't quite make it 3 out of 3 as he finished second, but he's sitting pretty before the Andalusia Rally. Seth Quintero won stages for fun at this year's Dakar, and the young American finally claimed an overall victory in Morocco. He is 10 points behind Gutierrez in third.
The stage was beautiful, I think today was probably my favorite stage. I'm just kind of bummed out I couldn't drive as fast as I wanted to because I was so nervous, but no, it was an awesome day today. A lot of fast sand, which is what my driving style is, but yeah, it's nice to be here at the finish line and call ourselves the overall winner.
Things didn't go to plan for Austin Jones in the T4s. The Dakar winner incurred hefty penalties after failing to finish stage 1B, and he slipped to third in the W2RC standings. It was a similar story for Marek Goksel, who was undone by electrical problems, but the Pole came roaring back to win the last 2 stages and take the championship lead by just 1 point. In fact, there are now just 2 points separating Jones and Goksel, and sandwiched in between them is the winner of the Rallye du Maroc, Rokas Baciuska.
That's a small championship, and that I like, you know, everybody's equal and the same. That is the world champion.
Kees Kolen is the new world champion in the trucks. The Dutchman has already tasted similar success in a host of other disciplines. His next project is to compete in a zero-emissions vehicle at the Dakar. It's been another week of spills and thrills with plenty of drama in Morocco, but there's barely time to catch your breath. Enjoy the celebrations, and we'll see you in Spain next week.